In the East Bay, many families forced out by the Point Fire are back home tonight. That fire burned about 470 acres last night, with containment now at 40%. Retardant drops may have helped save these houses, but it did also make a mess. ABC 7 News reporter Suzanne Fawn is live from one of the neighborhoods where people are cleaning up. Suzanne?
So Zach, we're here in Bay Point along Caskey Way. Check out the scene around me here. This is pretty wild. Everything around here is bright bubblegum pink because of the thousands of gallons of retardant dropped on this neighborhood here. But people around here aren't complaining. They're just grateful that fire crews were able to save their homes.
Thank God. I'm so grateful that the house is here.
Eleonora Schwartz, thankful for the firefighters who saved her home from the Point Fire. It blackened hundreds of acres as it raced across ridges and down hillsides, coming right up to her neighbor's property.
The fire was real close to these people's house, and they were running out with bags in their hand.
ABC 7 News talked to Schwartz Friday as she, her husband, and dog evacuated their home. Her vehicle was hit by retardant right after sheriff's deputies arrived on her doorstep and ordered her and neighbors to leave.
Just as they said that, the helicopter passed and drenched us.
On this Saturday, streets are painted pink. It's the aftermath of all the fire retardant dumped on homes in this Bay Point neighborhood. Families who evacuated have been allowed to come back. Scott Malone returned and realized retardant is covering everything: yards, homes, cars, even playgrounds.
My wife referred to it as Barbieville or something. It was so pink. They told us it's water soluble, so it should wash off.
This afternoon, we saw neighbor after neighbor cleaning, washing retardant off homes and scrubbing the remnants off their cars. Kevin Pereira knows it won't be a quick process.
It's going to take a few days.
Pereira says the fire that marched toward his home terrified him. The aerial attacks, including the retardant drops, literally hit home.
I just see the helicopter spray the retardant, right? And man, it was a scary moment. I was scared for these neighbors over here.
CAL FIRE says these aerial attacks were a critical weapon against the fire.
There were multiple air tankers there as well as helicopters. And the air tankers are there to put in retardant drops that help slow the spread of the fire.
Firefighters now say they have the upper hand on the Point Fire. Neighbor Eleonora Schwartz counts it as a blessing that the danger in her neighborhood has passed.
I think we are kind of thankful that we could come back to the house, because when things like this happen, people come back to nothing.
And tonight, here's a closer look at all the fire retardant around here. In the distance, I can hear crews power washing their driveway. Again, this is the Point Fire that we're talking about, and crews that battled the Point Fire have been dealing with heavy winds, very gusty winds, as well as dry conditions. The good news is no homes have been damaged by the Point Fire. We're live in Bay Point. Suzanne Fawn, ABC 7 News.
Incredible images, and indeed some good news that no fire is damaged. Suzanne, thank you so much. And some more good